Good morning all and welcome back to the channel. My apologies, it's been such a long time since I've put any content. So if you didn't know, I've actually been in the thick of building a new storage unit, and today is a massive day. So I'm actually going to be officially moving in today. So that means I'm going to be picking up all my stock from the other locations and transferring it to my new lockup. But first order of the day, I definitely need my coffee. Definitely feeling a little bit anxious about the move today. So what I've done is, instead of actually doing lots and lots of trips, I've decided to get a van today. So I've hired a high top van. Hopefully I should be able to do it in one go, but yeah, it's going to be a full-on day today, so it's going to be hard work today. But so we've got like 1,500 items to move, plus racking, plus everything else. So I suppose I best show you the actual unit and where I'm up to. All right, here she is. So I've still got some final tweaking bits and pieces, but fundamentally it is now all done. We've got all the electrics in, the shed has been moved over as well, so it's not that much that gap. We've got some steps all been put in now, but the garden definitely has seen better days. But yeah, there she is, so let me get in and I'll show you. Right, we're in. Where shall we start? Right, let's go for the dare I say, the business end of the unit. So we've got my desk, which is just here. Right, so what I've started off with, which is my desk and my computer. I've actually got my Apple Macs all set up. What I have done is actually I've got one of these, which is basically turns it into a standing desk. So when I'm doing my shipping and my postage, I've actually got that to auto hand. So far, I'm liking the way that this is set up. I've still used my normal desk. Right, then I've got my my shelving, and I've actually put printers all onto here. So it's for my label printers, my Alexa, got my iPads, I've got my computer, stereo, got some chargers, and then another that I'll print down the very bottom. So I've tried to utilise lots of different storage areas, but then I've also got my photo set up. So what I've done is I've actually got my normal dedicated lighting just up here, but I've also got downlighters to go directly onto this. So this is without any of my box lighting, but I can turn those on and it just gives it an even better view of it. Still some work in progress bits when it comes to where I'm going to store bits here. I've now got a mannequin as well, with some more lights as well. So yeah, that's basically the setup of what I've actually gone for. So that's everything I need to run my eBay business. Flooring wise, I've actually put these, which are gym mats, down. It definitely is nicer underfoot, but it's also going to be hopefully insulates it a little bit more and makes it a bit quieter. So now we're at the end of the unit, and then we've actually got here, which is this is all storage unit. Now I've put some of the racking up already. As you can see, I've got 4 sets of racks. These are just some of the items I've actually got here already, but this all needs to be organised, and so that's today's job. But So I have racks all down this bit here. I'm going to go for another set of racks all down here, probably 2 lines down here, and then probably another line of racks all going down on this wall as well. Plenty of plug sockets for the future if I need it. All the lighting, so these have actually, I've done lighting so it goes into aisles. So when I'll be walking along, I'll be able to kind of pick and pack from either side. I need to work out actually how much space I've got to do that, but so all in all, I'm really pleased with it. So I'm sure it's going to look a lot more full once I actually start bringing in stock. But that is what this is designed for. I just need to start getting it to pay for itself and yeah, make it be the best it can possibly be. I'm gonna do a separate video on kind of the build process of it because that's been pretty full on. But so I now need to get some labels. I'm going to pick up my parcels for this morning over the weekend and also pick up my son, so drop my son off to work as well. All right, so now just picked up the van, so I'm going to go and start moving this stock around. So I've gone for a pretty ginormous one. So we got a high top, long wheelbase. So I'm going to go to my first garage and going to take out the items from that one and then go to the other one. So I'm going to try and do as much as I possibly can in one go. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get filled up, because one of the big things what I don't want to do is actually start dismantling the racking system, because having to remake that again, it's a massive pain in the backside. So I want to try and make this as easy and as quick as I possibly can. So let's get into it. Right, just arrived at the first garage. I'm going to jump in and see what we've got. So what have we got? So not too much in this one actually. I've been slowly getting rid of everything from this one. So this is not the biggest of issues. So mainly pretty much all shoes in here, but then I've got some racks and a few other bits and pieces, but hopefully this shouldn't take me too long to actually do this bit. Right, and just like that, we're all done for this garage. So as you can see, all cleared out now. I will give it a quick sweep before I hand it back. This one I'm definitely going to get rid of because the cost of it means that I don't need this anymore. So that's first one done. I thought I'd be able to fit everything all in one go. But with the racking, it definitely feels like it fills it up because I'm not breaking it all down. So not really too much of an issue, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few more runs. So as you can see, it's all in there. And now I've just got to drive back home and get it back in one piece. Okay, so that's the first load all unpacked. Not put it into the storage unit at the moment. So my plan is to unpack all this, as you can see just down here. So these where all the shoes were. I've just stacked those up at the moment. Thankfully, I say thankfully, like it's probably one of the hottest days of the year already, which is not ideal for doing like kind of removals, but it is what it is. But I think what I'm going to do is ideally I'm going to bring all the other stuff over as well, put all the clothing, and I'm going to leave it outside for the moment, just so I can set up all the racking in the unit. Once I've got the racking in, then I can start like putting it all in there in a nice organized manner. But what I want to do is actually make sure that I kind of like load and unload in the correct fashion. So in other words, like making sure that when I'm probably going to go for the oldest items first. So no, I'm going to do the newest first. So then when I'm actually unpacking, I can actually put them straight in. Who knows, like I'm sure that will like get a little bit complicated, but now it's 12:15. So I'm pleased with the way it's gone so far, but I've still got loads of work to do. I think slight change of plan. I'm going to quickly get myself like a little bite to eat for lunch, just so I don't have to stop. I can do that and then like carry on for the rest of the day. Also like kind of like let the dog out as well. All right, you want to go out? Go on then, keep going. I know you've been fast asleep. So now obviously she's going to explore to see what the heck is going on. It's going to be all these like new smells. Who is it, Nola Bear? Who is it? Right, so we've arrived at the second garage now. As you can see, this is where the majority of my stock actually is. So there's a lot to actually do here. So I'm gonna like kind of crack on. I'm gonna like do the oldest items first, and then I'm gonna like put those into the van. So when I unload it, and then like reorganize the storage unit, it should go in all in kind of the correct order. Hopefully. The story of my life is that I always like underestimate how long everything's going to take. So point in fact, which is the shed, the garden room, I honestly thought it was going to take me 2 weeks. I think it ended up taking me just over 8. So like that's definitely over budget when it comes to time frame. But again, exactly the same when it comes to like me clearing out the garages as well. It's definitely taken me longer than I expected. But I've now kind of like got to the point where I've managed to take all of like the clothing items out. There's a few bits and pieces, but I'm going to like take out a couple of racks just to begin with, just so I can like get it like sorted. But I'll quickly show you like what the other van looks like. So yeah, if I like go up there, it's not. Oh, you can see it's pretty. I didn't want to go too high in there, but hopefully I should get a couple of racks in here, and then I'm going to probably have to do another run. But at least it's progress. I'm definitely getting there, so hopefully it won't be much longer. Right, so I'm going to like take this one out first. It has actually got a screw in the wall, so if I take that out, hopefully, have I got any more? Yeah, just a single one. So it should be fairly straightforward. So I'm hoping this will go straight underneath, just up and over doors. Looks good so far. Definitely tight. But yeah, that's all good.
Right, and we get this in now. Right, I can get one in. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the other one. I might have to break the other one down actually.
So I need to like get the racks cable tied, just to make sure they're all secure. So that's my next job, and then once that's done, I'm going to start bringing in the stock in here. But yeah, time is definitely getting on. So it's 5:05 now. I was planning on getting this video out as well today, but that may not actually happen. It might be tomorrow now. So, but hey, we're getting there.
Right, ladies and gents, we are finally done. Well, when I say done, we're pretty much there. There's a couple of like little bits I want to finish off, but do you want to have a look to see what I've been up to all day? And I don't mind admitting, I am absolutely cream crackered, but let me show you what we've actually got up to. All right, here she is.
You know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. 'Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. And I just can't hide how I feel about you. Nothing can take that away. 'Cause you make the world so beautiful, so beautiful.
So that's it. I've still got space to grow, but this is like 1,500 items in here at the moment, and I think to like really max it out, I'll probably talking around about 4,000 to 4,500. So should do me like certainly for the next couple of years. But now the hard work really begins. So I've got to actually make this work for me. Not just as a vanity thing, I need to like physically pay for this as well. So hard work, like kind of like, but you put in hard work, hopefully you'll get the results. But that's what I'm hoping for anyway. So again, apologies for the long delay in videos. Hopefully you can see why it's taken so long. As I said, I will be doing a longer video about how I physically built this. But I do really want to like quickly thank a few people. First and foremost, Will, one of my really like best friends, who without him there's no way I would be able to like complete this. So like, Will, thank you so much. Richard the electrician, so again like was helpful in lots of aspects, not just the electrics. Then we've also got my son Kieran and Toby, who both helped me. We also had Owen, again, thank you like for all the help, and everyone else, including like my long time suffering wife, who's been incredibly supportive over the past few weeks. When I say few weeks, it's taken nearly 2 months to do this, but so now hopefully like kind of I can move on. I've got some big plans now, so that does include a lot more content on the channel as well. So hopefully like you won't get bored of me, but I will try and put out more regular content, what I'm up to, how I'm trying to grow the business, But if that's something that you are interested in, obviously, like, click that subscribe, like, click the notifications and all that malarkey, and you come along for the ride. Again, really appreciate you all, and again, until the next one, have a great rest of the day.